Hello everyone, today's edits compilation is all about the non-rail vehicles of the TV series and reimagining them to be more like how they appeared in the Railway series. Starting with probably the most prevalent and well known, here is Bertie the Bus as he appeared in the pop-up books. He originally appeared in the Railway series almost identical to the model as seen in the TV series. However, later pop-up books give him a darker face and a yellow stripe down his side. Next up is the other character to make their debut in Series 1, Terence. Just like Bertie, his TV series model looks very much like that from the books. But in Toby Trucks and Trouble onwards, he is shown without the famous widow's peak and with an orange border around his face instead. Moving on to Harold the Helicopter, who is probably the next most prevalent character after Bertie. He looks quite similar in the books and the show, but when Clive Spong took over the illustrations, Harold's red stripes curve much more sharply in the Railway series books and come to a point below his mouth. Now here is Trevor, who in my head is the last of the main quartet of non-rail vehicles. He is initially painted black rather than green, as seen in an edit I made in an old edits video, but he changed to all over green when Clive Spong took over as illustrator. The TV series is a mix between the two, with a black smokebox and a green boiler. Our last heroic vehicle is Caroline. She wears a darker shade of red in the books and has a darker radiator grille. She also has a spare tyre on her side rather than on her back as she does in the TV series. She's the first character in this video only to appear in one book. Our first villain is George. His face is green like his body in the Railway series, and his name is also painted in yellow or gold rather than the white as seen in the show. He is the only antagonistic non-rail character to appear in more than one book. Then we have Bulgy. His appearance in the TV series is probably the most different, as his face is set out differently, with his eyes where his headlights would be. The TV series puts his whole face on his radiator, but in the books it is just his nose, mouth and beard here. Lastly, here is the only Christopher Audrey character, and the only boat, Bulstrode. In the books he has two holds rather than the one as seen in the TV series, and his face is integrated into his cabin, and so is the same colour. And those are all the major non-rail characters in the TV series, made to look a little bit more like they do in the Railway series. I hope you like this compilation, and hopefully I'll make some more soon with engines and rolling stock. Who would you like to see most? Let me know below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for now.